right. Okay. Let's see if I get a hold of this. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try. So let's see if we need more lighting. No, too much lighting. But this is Arlene and Bola coming to you live. And this is my, well, I attempted one last night, but I don't think that went down too well. So I just deleted it. But this is my second time trying to go live. Yeah, yeah, okay. Um, New to the platform, and I think I'm supposed to come on at 10, so I decided to come on a little early. This girl is probably never early. So I decided to come on a little early so that I can um, get warmed up and not become so nervous, and making sure I have all of my lighting and, you know, all of the lighting, not let it be so bright. And too much light, too much light. Yeah. So I'm not sure like how you all get notified. I'll figure that out. I'm sure somebody's going to help me with YouTube. TikTok does make it easy, but I take it that there's a learning curve. There's a learning curve here, and I don't know what the learning curve is. Yesterday it just seemed so easy. It was just coming on, and that was it. it was that was it. Well, I had to wait a few moments, but yesterday I waited like 15 minutes. So I don't know how long it's going to take before someone pop up in here, or do I have to do the sharing out? I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to figure it out in a little bit, or at least I have a very savvy person coming on to help. Checking out. There goes someone. Hello. This is Arlene Mbola. I am doing a live. I am new to the platform, coming over from TikTok. Of course, I'm talking about hair and skin, and hair and skin being a portal into our health. But I have a particular way that I do it, and I do it through a detox. And the detox is consisting of like 5 ingredients, and those ingredients you have at home. And our job is to help you get control of your health, get control of your image. And here comes some hello. So I came on. Okay. This is so excited. This is my first time on YouTube. Well, no, I've gone on YouTube already, but I've just been throwing videos up there. They're not edited. I am new, but I believe I have something to say. Oh, I'm the best. Oh, you're the best. You're the best. You're the best. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay, so we're going to blow up, okay? We're on the cutting edge of hair and skin, okay? We don't do hair and skin with emollients, moisturizers, creams. We don't do shampoos, conditioners, oils, gels, jams. I am a master cosmetologist of 21 years. And thank you, thank you. I struggled today, but I'm here. You know, it only gets better because of course, I'm not in rare form yet. Um, I'm not in rare form yet, Alec. I have, um, I have a strong belief that we're going to hit it big and with YouTube. Um, TikTok is going very well too. I'm kind of banned for right now, restricted. You know, I talk about women's health, and I try to say that there's not a, and men, you know, I talk about reproductive and how our personal care is really hurting our health. But I'm here and going to subscribe. Yay, thank you. And you all can subscribe and check me out. I know it's late. This is me just coming through. Like I said, I do a detox. I don't know if you've ever done a detox for your hair and skin, but you may want to check our detox out and our detox system out, okay? It's of a salted water, it's of a charcoal. I'm ignoring Condale. No, I'm not. I am not ignoring you. How can I be ignoring you? No way would I ignore you, babe. No, no, no way. Wanda just let herself be known, okay? Alec let himself be known. No, I'm not ignoring you. You're not going to start that like TikTok, are you? Yeah, this detox. Nero, have you ever done this detox before? Hair looks like a tornado. Thank you, babe. Yeah, I want it to be like uncontrollable, you know? I don't want our hair to be where somebody's trying to control it. I don't do edge control, nothing like that. I just love my hair being what it is, you know? So is that what it looks like? I don't know really what it looks like on YouTube, right? But they are on rod set, and then today I just let it go wild. Um, but I love our hair that we're not trying to control it. We're not trying to lay the edges down. We're just letting the hair be, whether it's locked, even whether you have relaxers. Our job is to help you detox. Our job is to help you find the real hair, the real skin. We, like I said, we do not do oils because we establish the sebum. Your sebum is really, really important to establish. We think about the nitrogen that's in the air. We think about the skin being soil. We think about our genes being nitrogenous. I mean, this is like cutting edge, okay? This is no child's play. This is like you, and then the beautiful thing about it is one, I make my own products, but two, that's not what I'm about right now. I'm about, I can't really sell my products to people who don't really know what natural is. They think they know natural care, they don't. They're putting too much oils and butters. Lord, work on her. Okay, Wanda, what's the matter? Work on who? Work on her for what? What are you talking about? I think I'm trying to understand, what do you need? I think you may need to go. You may need to go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this is. Yeah, I am. I am a child of God. I don't know what you are. I hope you are, but it's neither here or there for me. Wow. Can you help me understand? Help me understand what it is that you need. Like, help me understand, what is it that you need? I'm not sure. Cons. Okay, I'm a believer. I'm a believer. I'm not a Christian. I'm a believer, though. I'm a believer. I'm a believer in Christ, you know, and I believe in scripture. I don't believe in the Bible. Um, okay, okay. I didn't understand where you were going. You said tornado. Okay, you said tornado, and then you say work on her. So I didn't understand what it is that you were implying or what you needed. I'm into a detox. You shouldn't be 10. You shouldn't be on here at all because my live is restricted. So you may want to go to your mommy. Okay, you may want to go to your mommy. Someone help me. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I think I can block you. Yeah, you're not supposed to be online, babe. Yeah, you're not supposed to be online. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there was um it's a young girl. She said she was 10. No, she cannot be in this live. Not even that. I mean, it's not, I'm not going to be talking about, but I don't think children should be up at 10 o'clock at night, especially, and on YouTube, you know, live. I'm a mother of four daughters, and they're all grown. My children are 29, 28, um, 26, and 24. So I have grown children, and this child is saying that she is 10 and she wants to sit up in my life doing all kinds of whatever. Um, I thought I could block her, but yeah. Goodbye, sweetheart. You need to don't go on lives. Make sure your mom knows what you're doing. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You see it all online nowadays. Cons, are you still there? Who is there? Who? Oh my gosh. Good Lord. Nitro. Okay. Condale, I am seriously not ignoring you. Are you still here? Who is here? Establish yourself, please. Establish yourself. I still have a few minutes before I start. Usually, like I said, it's 10 o'clock, but I was just going to start because I thought I had a real audience, but I guess I don't have a real audience. Hmm. Well, this is Arlene Embola. Let me start all over again. Master cosmetologist. Hi, Nick. How are you, Monique? I had the oddest, the oddest experience just now with a 10-year-old being online when they're not supposed to be. I can't believe that there would be a parent if the child is 10 and on a grown person's live. I can just imagine. So, that sent me for a spin. Like I'm talking to her like she's an adult because my live is, and I don't know how they do it, but my live is pictured for, right. It's there for adults 18 and over, no children. Um, and then a child just pops up on my screen and I'm just like, no, dear, no, you don't belong here. Oh my gosh. It's wild. It's wild. So they may have had their parents' device. I don't know. I don't know. But how are you? How are the children? Your children are pretty grown, getting pretty grown too. So, but here we are. I know I'm going to meet up on some of you all that I have not seen or heard from in a while. My name, of course, is Arlene Mbola. I am a master cosmetologist of 21 years. I am doing a run now for being the guru of hair and skin. Um, and really helping people connect with their pure hair, helping them connect so that their hair can grow. I do believe that we have found a way into the body through the hair and skin, where the hair and skin is connected to the vascular system. They are, I'm glad you're doing well, and I know they're growing fast. And where I never had control before with understanding thinning hair and hair that is um, going to balding or shedding excessively, or really the thinning going on to balding, advanced and early stage. Now I feel like I have a total handle on it. Transforming growth factor, understanding that the skin comes from the ovaries, understanding the skin has a lot of hormones that are not being paid attention to. And we're adding all these added things onto the skin, and we're only complicating the matter. And so we have found that during a detox, to establish what we call the natural, well, not what I call, what science has now identified as the natural moisturizing factor. That is your biofilm, that is the skin, that is your moisturizer. So when someone say, do you use moisturizer? I'm like, no. I don't use moisturizers, I don't use creams, I don't use any of those things, because I use a light olive oil with a pinch of salt, and I'll teach you how they all work together for the skin and skin only, not for the hair. The hair is supposed to be let loose. Your hair is part of your cleansing system. Like I said, it's part of your vascular system. It's part of it's connected to your capillaries. And so for me as a woman going through the phases of life and finding out that no one really cared if, let's say, I go to the dentist like I did and something is happening to my teeth, they won't connect it to I was losing fibroids, I was losing big chunks of stuff per month because I'm trying to get rid of the fibroids. Naturally, I threw my whole blood out of line. So I became anemic. And in anemic, I lost 3 of my teeth. It was traumatic. I was healthy as a horse and I didn't know what was wrong. What was wrong that I deduced is that I'm getting healthy on the inside, but then I was not balanced with iron, and so they got that solved and then everything started coming together. And so I'm in this debate with myself whether or not I want to get implants. I don't believe I'm going to get implants. I want this to be a reminder to me, so I do everything I can to strengthen my jaw and to make sure that I keep myself fit, right? Because your body can adapt and your body can be just fine. And so, but all said, this is a detox that I promote. This is a detox that you can make at home, and you can start out from scratch and really get into knowing your skin. It is a salted water, it is a detergent liquid wash. This one is a charcoal. You'll know that you can mix an ashes from wood ash. You can make one from clay. You can make one, whatever clay, bentonite to porcelain. I mean, whichever one you want to make. And then you can make one from dirt, whether it's the white dirt you can get in the supermarket, actually, or you can get dirt outside, you know, because you know what Botox is made of, right? Botox is made of dirt, soil, bacteria. Okay. So they're using science against us. And Botox has the same chemical formula as the hair and skin. And this is where I come in. This is where I say, when we can understand hair and skin, not as a skin color, not as a hair texture, and we're not looking at hair as just styling, but looking at hair as the window, the portal to our beauty, the portal to our skin not being wrinkled, our joints being attended to, this is when we are going to win. And I'm out for winning. I've been here doing this for 21 years, and I am convinced that we do this, and we're doing like I said, a very good job on TikTok. We're getting through the noise, and the noise is they're putting melanin in sunscreen and telling you need sunscreen. Well, if you use their synthetic things that they put on the skin, then sure. They want, bless their heart, they're asking me to ask a question and answer sticker. I think, what are your, let me see if I can do that with them. So the detox reminds you that you have urea, and urea is your protective layer. Urea is something that comes out in your urine, on your scalp, and yes, on your skin. It is part of your cleansing system. It is part of your biofilm that covers you. It is made from ammonia. Your body makes ammonia. And that ammonia is now detoxed or clarified through the liver, filtered liver, and it makes urea. What is nitrogen? What is nitrogen? Nitrogen is 78% of the air we breathe, the atmosphere. Our genes are nitrogenous. Don't you think they play a part? Our skin is a soil of our bodies. This is a new thought. This is not a thought that they actually are, they're not thinking about the body being fearfully and wonderfully made. They're thinking all you have to do is buy something in a bottle and put it on your skin, and your skin. But the science is there to tell you that your skin needs estrogen. So they put it in shampoos. Your skin needs exfoliation. So they put sodium hydroxide in baby lotion and in all the lotions that they have, basically for eczema or for psoriasis, dermatitis, or everything that you can think of, psoriasis of the skin. You're going to have urea, because urea is very, very important to the skin in the healing. They put keratin protein. I worked for a company that used keratin protein. I was a big pusher of that until the Lord lassoed me and said, keratin protein, ma'am, your skin is keratin protein. Your hair is keratin protein. Why aren't we being taught to bolster our own skin and our own hair? Why aren't we taught preventive measures? That is what I'm here for. So when we're dealing with issues like, let's say, we stop dealing with issues as like we're disconnected. When you're looking at dandruff, dryness, breakage, hair loss, acne, hormonal, and there's so much noise out there, and it is hard to get through because many are not consistent. And so we want to teach and help people to be consistent in, and tell them we're coming from a natural point of view, not the natural you're used to. You're used to emollients, you're used to styling, you're used to gels and edge controls. You don't know that you can actually lay your hair down. My hair is very, very fine, very, very fine, but I want every strand. You get what I'm saying? I want every strand. I want my edges. I want all of it. I want all of it. I want to be able to touch my hair and touch my face. I don't want to be able to have grease and things inside of my hair and I can't touch my skin. I don't think that that's how it's supposed to be. Acne, hormonal acne, length retention, rosacea, hyperpigmentation, where many do not feel like rosacea and hyperpigmentation go together. They do actually go together. It's just one is on lighter complexion and one is on darker complexion, and they look different, but they're basically doing the same thing. Something is going on with the sebaceous gland. That's why we are so big on establishing the skin and establishing the right path for the hair. And the hair goes all the way to your bone marrow. And I know we don't think about it that way. We don't think about the hair having a path right down to our bone marrow. But imagine this: sunlight goes into your body, the skin layer. There is a dehydrocholesterol in your skin layer. It joins with the UVB rays, and then it makes pre-vitamin D. Sounds familiar? Pre-vitamin D goes to our kidney and liver. Well, our kidney has another compound or another enzyme. It joins the pre-vitamin D and make vitamin, and then make some kind of enzyme again, another compound, and sends it to our bone marrow to tell the bone marrow produce more red blood cells. We can't have hair growth without the blood. We cannot have hair growth without the blood. So if our follicles are shutting down on us and we cannot get nourishment from the papilla, the root of our hair, where the blood supply is connected, then our hair is not going to grow. If we have things on top of the hair, things that are filling the hair, like oils, emollients, conditioners, how do you think that that hair is going to grow? Because water is how our hair is supposed to be. Our hair is supposed to be clean. So when we drink water, and I know it's been a long time, Monique. It's been a long time, and when I see people who are earnestly trying with me, and we can't get to the bottom of it, it was just prayer, and it was just like, God, you're going to have to help me, but I know you have me on the right path, and we've come up on the right end. We've come up on the right end. So if you want to take this detox down, because it's a detox you do at home, and it sets everybody up for much, much more success with the products. Because what I found is the products are good, they're natural, but they're not abrasive. And not only they're not abrasive, there's no way to deal fully with the um, with the yeah with the transforming growth factor protein, beta protein. We have proteins that are coming out on the skin that are miniaturizing the follicle. And when we can get control of that, and we can help the skin exfoliate properly, we don't have what we call proper necrosis. That means our cells do not die properly. They're supposed to die. And it's supposed to be a full decomposition. Supposed to be a full separation from our organs, and then it gets pushed out into our skin or into our waste systems. Well, our skin is the largest organ. It is the second largest surface area. And when you talk, the scalp is a dense surface area. So it has a lot of waste that comes out through the scalp. Lots of waste that comes out through the skin because it's a storage receptacle. But not only that, you have nutrients that are going in. For, for instance, how can you get secondhand smoke? And that can injure you, right? That can harm you. You can have airborne. It can enter through all the paths of your openings on your skin. You can touch it. It can be absorbed. And all it needs is just something that will start traveling. So those are the things that we're going to be more of mindful of, because whatever we use on the skin, we're not going to give viruses and all these things a way to travel in. That means our skin is so exposed because it's not properly clean. Clean, not in I smell good, I took a bath, but clean in the dead cells are not broken away. So that's what we're onto right now. Um, the detox, because I know it's late and I don't want to keep anyone. The detox, and I'm just going to go over it so that if anyone has a question, they can ask the question. Again, like I said, there are three items. There are three items that I use. And I'm on YouTube and I'm going to establish here because girl got um, restricted on TikTok, but it's okay. We're going to, I'm so happy because I get to tell people about this because I know it's different crowds on all the platforms. Um, well, here we go. We have three items. You need five ingredients. Five ingredients. The first four ingredients are water, and this is made in your kitchen. Water. You need dish liquid, either a brand name that says, of course, cuts grease. That's basically what you want that for. It cuts grease. Or just a regular $1.25, something that says tough on grease. Tough on grease. It doesn't matter. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Whatever you have in your kitchen, that will do. That's a dish liquid that you're going to use. You trust it to cut grease from your dishes, you know, that you use on your hands every day, that your children can use. So that's the one that you will use. That's a dish detergent. And then you have olive oil and salt, any salt. You're going to find out how and why I use this, okay? Um, there is a diagram. I think it's too big. It's too big, but I can send it to you if you reach out to me. I guess you'll have to reach out to me. How do you reach out to me? Send me a message. I think that will work. I'll figure out how I can get it to you. But this is where we are. Um, we have photos. I'm coming. I'm going to try to have. Um, I think this is the one. Yeah. So you have this green screen. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Hey, sweetheart. Hi. You're here. Yes, I did it. And I'm in here. And this is a little big, like behind me there. It's a little big, but it is the detox kitchen to the bathroom. And it lists about making the salt water, making the dish liquid wash, and then, of course, making the olive oil. Okay. So, yeah, I am so excited. And I guess I have to have that smaller so that I don't know how to make it smaller yet. But I'm going to figure it out. Right. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure her out. Um, equipment after this line. Sure. Of course we can, Monique. We can. You know me. You know me. Um, and I still believe in in that 21-day challenge because now I have everyone doing basically um their challenge at home, even up to 4 months, 5 months before they buy Doxa. So I found that that was the best thing to do is for someone to do the detox because we were missing something. We are missing what somebody needs. My journey is not going to be everybody's journey, but everybody's journey is we're human. So this detox meet a need for everyone. Yay, Kathy. Good for you. Good for you. And so my TikTok, like Kathy, Monique, Nick Gray, meet Kathy Natox. She is from my family in TikTok. And yeah, it's different. You know, number two is like grown folk stuff. Number two, it will go, it will nourish the skin, but it's different. It's different. It's different. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. When you get your skin detoxed, then it's detox to Doxa. Our product is bare natural, and they're made with natural things. So the body is not receptive fully to it unless we can establish, yeah, yes, we can establish the skin for what it is, establish the hair for what it is. And it also gets people to be consistent and disciplined in trusting their own body. Love this. The number two, I don't know. I don't know. I can't wash without the number two. Like I will go a few days and it'll be in the refrigerator, and then it will be just like, you need the number two. It just wakes me up and it tells me that, okay, garlic and onions and the bit, it just is the allium vegetables, the allium vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, um, onions, garlic, shallots. All of those things are very, very needed for growth and stimulation of the scalp. It is so very needed. But we were not getting in the fullness of it until this detox. When we got this detox and people could join the detox, and the detox came because I know it had, yes, yes, I've added a couple new ingredients into the soap, into every batch, and I'm really excited about them. I'm really excited about what it offers. It was when I first started exploring things in my early days. I'm brought back to memory of why they were so important. And so I'm very excited about the soap. And I'm just very excited about the progression of Doxa. But here is a detox. But I'm glad. Remember number two. Remember the white bottle refrigerator. Uh-huh. Girl, you just got your order. You just, oh, did you get also the ashes? Did you get your ashes? I put the ashes in. I think you probably have like 4 or 5 different applications of the ashes. And then if you're mixing all of them, if you're mixing all the fortifiers, then that's also something else. Beauty for ashes, correct. That is what we're going on. Beauty for ashes. And it's been a long time that I've been at this. And it's just coming full circle. And you made me get out here. I'd already set up the channel, but I'm so homegrown. Um, and sometimes, like, there's no shame. There's no shame in my humble beginnings. And especially now that I have command of the skin and hair, period. Um, you were pivotal. I'm just waiting for Katrina to get on over here. I know she's busy and I don't try to inundate her, but you were pivotal with me getting on TikTok, getting on YouTube, and really finding out what it is that we're doing here and what I can do. And I like it. I like it. I think it's going to grow on me, and I'm going to be able to do it. I just have to figure out what time is good. What is a good time for everyone? Um, oh, or I have to bounce around like I did at TikTok, where I'm just spontaneous. So I would do the same thing with YouTube. I'm not sure. I got to figure that out. But for right now, we're here. We're here. And I'm so excited about it. I'm not going to keep us very long. I'm almost going on an hour, and the change is good. Say so. Say so. Say so. The change is very good. The change is absolutely very good. And it's gotten me to be so much more. One, I am so flexible. I don't care if everything burns down. I know this thing from inside out. I can build Doxa from anywhere. It doesn't have to be. I'm excited for us. Okay, I'm excited for us. We are going to change lives, and we are going to do the thing. We are doing the thing. We are doing the thing. So, the detox. I'm going to at least cover it in the next 20 minutes. Um, and then we will see. We started out, there were like 15 people, and then off they go. There was this 10-year-old who came on that I was telling Monique. I don't know what the parent was doing. Yeah, Monique, it's beautiful. I totally love where we're going. Knowledge has changed me. So yeah, it it's a revolutionary approach, and we are going to we win, we win, we win. Um, the detox, and maybe I should just not. And I said, well, probably like yesterday, I came on around this time, and nobody joined me in that one last night. But I had Doug who joined me in the earlier one in the day. Yes, we win. And he got the detox. So he's like, when do you come back on? And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm going to come on at night just so that I can see. But I don't know how the stream works on YouTube. I have no idea. Um, TikTok, I could just go and just start talking, and here they come. They're on shopping stream, shopping, and then they come up in the live, right? Here, I don't know. I think like even when I do post, I cannot put location on my post. They don't get pushed out if I put location on YouTube's post, it seems. When I don't put location, it seems like it reaches more. But my content is going to be unedited. I want it raw. You will get used to, and they will go back and look at your post. Yeah. I think I'm I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with my own self. I'm comfortable with my own self. I have a really loyal, or not even loyal, people who are doing the detox. This young lady, she's from Jamaica. She posted today, like today, right? Oh, this young lady, she's from Jamaica, Kim Kim, and she posted a video. Her video is she is just like, she lives in Jamaica, and to be able to reach people in Jamaica, Ireland, Australia, um, it's been it's TikTok was fantastic for that. I don't know how YouTube goes where if they reach the globe like TikTok does. Um, I don't know. I have no idea. But which one of the posts, Kathy? Because I got a little bit wild, not wild. It's just, you know, because of what happened, I am hell bent in getting into that dress. Okay, right. So I'm looking for them to start finding me, right? So because of what happened on TikTok, Monique, I'm sorry. We're just chit-chatting. I hope we'll be able to talk. Uh-huh. With you, and oh yeah, so long ago. Did you see that? That was when she was in West Point. That was when she came home to visit, and we did a cleanse, and she was in her natural texture. So we've been doing hair, um, relaxed to natural texture to now she's in locks. So it shows a little bit of where I've been, um, and for my evolution. Um, aw, yeah. So it's like it's a growth. Um, yes, yes, yes. And again, I can do all types of hair. And when we're blow drying, until she came home and she's like, I don't want European hair anymore. She's actually twin to my husband. She and Miriam, our third, looks like my husband, and Joe and Coco, my second and my fourth, looks more similar to me. But it's opposite in behavior. They look like John, but they behave more like me. And then they look like me and they behave more like John. It's hysterical. they, they are different. Okay, they are different. Right. So, but it's funny. They all have, of course, all of our little whatever, but it was beautiful for her to sit and talk about Doxa. And she's one of my child, because for young Black girls, I'm really sold out for them going into spaces where they don't feel ostracized, and because they have a totally different hair hair care routine. And Isabel was the first one to really share, because she was the first one out the door. And she's like, Mom, I can go white water rafting, I can do that. And they're doing more to their hair than I'm doing. So Caucasians are doing more to their hair than I'm doing to my hair. And my hair always slays. So it's really, really lovely. It's lovely to give that kind of control to our children, where they can definitely be in charge of their physical, where they don't feel like I can't get my hair wet. I don't know, I can't do my hair. I taught my children how to color their hair in the military. So two of them were blonde for a long, long time. That's the power I want to give to our youth. That's the power I want to give to the world, right? So that we can know that we can exist outside, together. All of us, it doesn't matter the skin tone, color, it doesn't matter the hair texture. It's just keratin protein. When we start thinking of it on that level, we'll understand that we're all equal. We're all keratin protein. We're all the same. Just like you have the same supermarkets, we go and we buy all of our food. We may cook it differently, but it's the same food. It's the same produce. Apples, green, red, golden delicious, golden, red gala. It's still apples. But for some reason, for the human being, we now want to be like we're different. Like black hair is different from, quote, white hair, European hair. It's not. If you have two hungry people, they're just hungry. They're just hungry. They may have preferences over what they want, but they can't deny that they have to eat food. Us, we have separated ourselves. Right. And you should be able to color your hair without breaking. And now you can. And now you can. So when you are ready to start back out on that color process, you let me know. I will walk you through. This is when we'll have to do a face to face, because you're a Doxa client. So you get to now know how to use the products to color hair. Good, good. And it is a beautiful process. It is. Like I said, for my hair, it's recovering from all the nonsense I did to it, turning it red, and then it being blue, then it started turning green, then I made it red, and then I went back, I'm going back to blonde. So it's take a licking. But I just cut it, made it into a bob, and out we go again. Cut it really, really good and all over, and we grow out again. Again, I was really thinking about doing a pixie on me. Um, but I'll do the curls instead for the pixie. Um, I we're going to go 10 minutes. We're going to be about 10 minutes, and then we'll end the live. Um, thank you very much. Again, this is more like the wild the wild version. So I just It's starting to get its length back again. So that's a good thing, you know. And then just put the rods in there and then just do my hair up however I want to do it. Hmm. The young girl who was like 10 came in and said my hair looked like a tornado. I said, well, I guess it looks like a tornado. I'm like, well, that's good, you know? It can look however which way I want it to look. It doesn't have to have any kind of set way. It's fine. It's just fine. She was 10. I don't even know what she was doing on this platform. I'm like, what is she doing out here? Anyway, all right. So what we're doing. I think I'm going to just keep posting content. Monique, we'll talk. We'll talk. I'm not going to bemoan this right today because I'm just getting used to this platform. But we are going to take it to 1 hour, or yeah, we're going to take it to about 1 hour. And then if you are, after we're done, Monique, I'll give you a call. I can give you a call. See you on TikTok. Just use two devices. Kathy, I'm going to get another device. Well, I guess I could use the yeah, okay. I'll definitely use my because I do not do laptops. Laptops and I don't do one. And the other with YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to utilize the iPad a little bit more that John has because I'm Android. But okay, yeah, I'm going to do that at the same time. At the same time, yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I'm going to learn. I'm definitely going to learn. I mean, I'm game to learning. I'm game to learning. Um, but maybe I should run through this so that I can have that clip. Yeah, maybe I should do it. Let me see it and let me see how I do in the clip so that it can go. Let's plump up the hair. Let's plump up the hair. The friggin' nut. I am. Okay. Definitely. I can't wait to plait it out because I have not plaited it out well. Okay, it will work. My mother and myself do it for church. Okay. Yes. Okay. But we have a detox, 5 ingredients. We have the water, the dish liquid, the olive oil, and the salt. And the fourth ingredient is going to either be charcoal, clay, ashes, or dirt. And we have learned that you can actually use a little bit of each to half a teaspoon that you will put in the bottle. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. The first thing that you have to make is your salted water. Salted water is 10 ounces of water and 1 pinch of salt. 10 ounces of water and 1 pinch of salt. You may say, why am I using salt in the hair? 5 ingredients. Why am I using salt in the hair? I'm using salt because our keratin protein is made of polypeptide bonds. Polypeptide bonds are made of amino acids. Amino acids carry charges. And so the ionic bond is formed because of the salt. Take, for instance, sodium hydroxide. The hydroxide does the rearranging or breaking, or it does a chemical. The sodium keeps it together. So there is a science there that we are missing, and also knowing that salt is so essential for our own bodies. What do they give to us when we go to the emergency room? What do we put in our eyes, nose, mouth when we get surgeries? Yeah, It helps to build, keep bacteria away, causes balance. Exactly. So the salt is what is going to do the building of the keratin protein, the one that's already on your skin, the one that we're going to try to establish the scalp first before we wet it. Okay, so you have that, the salted water. Then you're going to have the dish liquid wash. You're going to have 20 ounces of water. Thank you, Kathy. 20 ounces of water and 1 teaspoon of dish liquid. Could be any dish liquid as long as it cuts grease. El Cheapo brand name, it doesn't matter. 1 teaspoon, 20 ounces of water, and then you add a half a teaspoon of the clay or charcoal, wood ash, or dirt. Okay, so that's your second. That's the second thing that you do. And then the third thing that you will make is your olive oil. You have your olive oil with about 2 ounces and a pinch of salt. 2 ounces and a pinch of salt. So these are your three items that you would make: your salted water, your detergent wash, and your olive oil. Okay. How do you use it? How do you use it? To backtrack again, just one moment, for the 20 ounces of water, the 1 teaspoon of dish liquid. The reason we're using dish liquid is because it breaks the surface tension. And Monique, if you're still there, this was part of the problem. Part of the problem is that we had really hard oils, but not only that, we had proteins and we had things, and nitrogen for that matter, things on the scalp that we just could not break through. We could not break through it. And so with the dish detergent and now the fortifiers, we are now able to break the surface tension off the very top layer of skin. And then that gives us more room to establish the true skin, right? The true skin. That's what we want to do, establish the true skin, which will now force capillary reaction. You drink water, it will now force it up into the hair where it's not blocked. Before we were more blocked. The number two, you would have to wash so much. And you know how I would wash hair. I would wash hair 20 times because I could just feel that film that I'm desperately trying to break and I can't break it, or it takes a long time to break it. And then it would just reform. When it reforms, it's hard for the person to break through. This detox helps you break through now without using me. Okay, without my being there, because again, my prices are they are competitive for what I offer. No one can pay me for what I do in my salon, but I understand people's pockets, but I understand that I have to use my energy too. So with them having the detox at home, they eliminate needing to come to me until they are ready. So as Kathy has put, 20 ounces of water, 1 teaspoon of dish liquid, and half teaspoon of one of these items: clay, ash, wood ash, charcoal, or dirt. And the dirt could be white dirt, or it could be just plain dirt that you get. I go to an evergreen tree, something that's growing in whatever season, and get the dirt, dig through the dirt a little and get some of that bottom soil. Not the one you get from, like stores. Okay. And that's another story. So that's your wash. And you want to spray your hair down, and the fortifiers, they're what you call absorptive. So they are going to purge the scalp, detox the scalp, pull things out from the scalp that doesn't need to be in the hair and skin. When you're spraying your hair down with the salted water first, you're strengthening the bond, and then you're detoxing. Then you're putting that on. You rinse that first one away. It's going to be a little murky because if you use conditioners and oils and all these other things, it's going to get murky. Just a few more minutes. Um, then you do it a second time. Spray your hair down and then use your um, charcoal wash or whatever wash that you have made. Use that. And then you scrub your entire body. You're going to treat your entire body from hair to toe. That's right. Follow all the directions. Don't add anything. Don't take anything away. Exactly how you're supposed to make it in the order. Follow that because you're going to establish a skin that is out of this world. All right. And then after you get through with the second time, the second application, you now are going to go to the next stage, which is styling. Spray your hair down with the salted water. The olive oil is on the damp skin. It does not go on your hair. No oil goes on your hair at all. No oils. Isn't she fantastic? Kathy is just, she doesn't miss a beat. Okay. She does not miss a beat. And I'm just so thankful to God that he can put someone so dedicated to this cause. And so that's what you do. This is only for the skin. It's for helping the top layer of the skin. All right. And the salted water is for your hair. This is going to style your hair. If you're going to rod set your hair, like if I wanted curly hair tomorrow, I think I'm done with the curly hair because the hairpins were getting on my nerves. They were too much. So I'm going to just braid her up tonight and then take her loose tomorrow. But I'm going to use some salted water to do it, to give me a good set. So you set your hair with the salted water. You're not putting any conditioners. You're not putting anything in your hair. No heat protectants, blow dry, flat iron your hair with just drinking water. Don't put anything else on the hair. Yes, you will see the glow. You will have your own experience of what is going to occur, but you're going to be very, very surprised. And then you just keep doing this every time you wash your hair. This is what you're going to do. It's good to let your hair air dry. If you have to blow dry it, then you blow dry it. But it's good to let your hair dry and then you can flat iron it. It is fantastic, especially if you have a lot of hair. It's plait it and let it dry and then take each section and flat iron if your hair is loose. If your hair is locked, then yes, you're going to be able to retwist your hair and retie your hair when it's dry, okay? Or when it's really wet, you twist it up. And that's just about it. And let it dry and let your natural oils start establishing themselves. You can use the salted water on your natural locks every day, all through the day. You can just spray the hair. Spray the hair and wake it up. Okay? And you will be able to establish your natural oils on the scalp and give them a way to get down to the hair itself. Handle the hair, massage the scalp, and handle the hair, and you will be just fine. I'm going to come back on again tomorrow. I'm going to see about a different time. I'm not sure. I'm going to see. I'm probably going to just do maybe an hour. Be very and see what happens. I don't want to switch my hours yet because Kathy, you found me, and a few others have come and subscribed. So we'll see. We'll see. Kathy, I really, you are a wonder, and I thank you so very much for being here. Ladies, it's really very. Yes, yes, and Monique is a devoted, long-time client. It's just again, we have a way that I didn't quite have a handle. I know we're on the right, and when we stick to, and that's what I love about consistency, when we stick to a plan, because we are going to demand of the Lord and we're going to be persistent. And I was persistent and I kept knocking, and He's given me a way in. Yeah, He's given me a way in like never before. No one is doing this. No one is even thinking about our health. They're not thinking about our hormones. They're not thinking about how we have compounded our health problems because we do not have handle over our skin and hair. And we're going to live to prove that. This room or this channel, as they call it, channel, this channel and that room on TikTok so far, we are going to be a testimony onto the earth about how fearfully and wonderfully made we really are, and what it is that we're going out there to proclaim. And we're going out there to proclaim that God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, and that He has protected us and kept us to this point, to say that humans, we need to get together and we need to understand that we're the same. This one last thing, and that's why I think that this is so important to us, is that no matter how many people I meet, yes, you already know who I am, right? Right, ma'am. One thing that I would say is it's amazing how people will not want to be like another person. And the hair and skin really gets people to reveal why humanity is the way it is. Because you will be shocked at how many people would think that they don't have nappy hair like me, or my hair is different from their hair. But I leave you with this: look outside, look at the trees, look at the flowers, look at the nuts, look at everything, the grasses, look at the animals, look at the insects, look at everything that's outside, under the same sun, in the same soil, breathing the same air, and washing with the same rain. And they all exist as is, as they're designed to exist, except for human beings. And human beings, what do they want? They want to be special. They want to say their hair is better than some other people. They want to say their skin is better than some other people. They want to say that they are different because they have a different skin color and because their hair is expressing in a different way. They go to the store, they buy things for thick hair, for thin hair, for all the issues of hair. There is a product for everything. We are calling attention to no, that's not how it goes. Your skin is keratin protein. We are proving it. And you take care of the protein, you take care of the hair, and your skin and hair will take care of you. Yes, and you smell so good. I know sometimes when I go to the markets and they have, and that's it basically. That's it for tonight. But when I would go to the I'll just chat with you. I'll be chat with whoever want to chat. um when I go to the market and they smell the number 2, a lot of people love the smell, because, and I'm just like, and it's there. But when they put it on their hands, when it was just garlic, it would disappear. But now that we've added more of the shallots and the onions kind of linger a little, but after you wash it, it's not there, right? And it's so necessary for the skin. The olfactory is what is going to drive circulation, and that's what we need, circulation. So generally when somebody cannot smell the garlic and onions, I know they're closed off. Everybody loves the jelly. The jelly is so everyone loves the jelly. Everyone loves a jelly until they really understand what the number 2 does. There's some people, they threw their whole balance out with the jelly because they did not understand. Even the jelly, it has hemp oil and it has fragrance oil. It's a little bit of it, but it has it in there. If you're just going to use it, you're going to build up too much oils on your hair. And so they were throwing their hair out using too much of the jelly. And I'm just like, we don't need direct oils, but you need a little bit of it, but it's very, very with the fruit blend and how it is, it works just right. It works, but I will never put direct oils on top of the hair. Never, ever, ever, ever. The fruit oil, the fruit seem like it keeps the the skin of the hair. That's really what the motion of the jelly on the hair is, so that the hemp oil and the fragrance oil and essential oils that's within the jelly will now make the skin of the hair okay, because we've already established the inside. It doesn't take much. It does, because we're water. We're 70% water, so it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much at all. You have great respect for the products, especially with the detox. You understand what you're supposed to do. So, but I'm glad you are understanding. I'm glad you're understanding Doxa that much more. And I'm here. I'm here for whatever questions you may have. Monique, it's now 1 hour 11, so I'm going to say bye-bye. Kathy, God bless you. Thank you so much for joining. Monique, thank you for joining. Um, and I'm going to just give you a quick call. So, because I work like that, I don't want to wait until tomorrow. Yes, read the instructions. The instructions are there. It's a new way of thought, but you see how complicated it was to even, or complex. It's a complex thing. So you have to teach people and reorient them before they can actually use the product, because it will make nonsense sense to them. Yes, yes. It won't make sense. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely, absolutely. All right. So it was beautiful for you two to be here with me. What a way to go. I love it. I love it. Okay, well, I'm going to talk to her, and Kathy, I'm going to still make hell on TikTok until until the 7th of. God bless you, ma'am. God bless you. See you tomorrow. And then, of course, we are counting down our days till we get back to TikTok and see if we can blow it up. All right? Because we got to get all the way up to 170 heart me's to take off again, or 73. As soon as I got it to the highest heart me's, they just cut our life. Oh my God. I could have been so heartbroken, but I'm not, because look at what we've done. This is beautiful. Okay? God bless you. Tag me in your life. Girl, can I do that? How can I tag you? Oh, with your name? 9967. Okay. All right. Tomorrow. You've been set by age. I'm lost. Number 7. Yes. Oh, I should use that as a hashtag, shouldn't I? Okay. Okay. But you're a moderator, Kathy, so I don't know what you can do. God number said, yes, completion, right? And I do need to do that G7 now that I'm on this platform, because I told them, I said, when I get to whatever platform, that I will actually do G7. So I do need to do G7. That is something I need to remember. If I write it down, I remember it better. Okay. Okay. Yes, it is. It is. All right. I do believe so. He always has a ram in the bush. No matter what my whole life has been, a ram in the bush. Okay? Have a blessed night, and you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Monique, I'm calling you. Bye bye. Let me see. Let me make sure I write that down. Okay. All right. Have a good night, y'all.